Peace. This is a meat and potato sorcery production starring myself, the Water Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is Masonry, Occultism, and America. As many of you know, there's 3 degrees in Masonry. Everything else is honorary. But what many don't know is the architecture has occult symbolism everywhere. And as I've always said in previous videos, every city has a particular spirit or God that is really in charge or has power in said city. Washington, D.C. is no different. Now, we know most of the presidents were Masons, but what many don't know is the ties that it has to a particular God, and that God is Baal. For those who don't know, Baal is the son of Dagon, which was also another name for corn, and Dagon was the god that was reigning supreme then over not only corn, but fish. And Baal is his son. Now, if you look at many of the so-called foundations, there's a building that has a bearded person on it, and it has corn in that. That is Baal. And the obelisk that you see, which comes from Kemet, that is known as Baal's shaft. And Baal also was liquidated or deleted by the god of death only to resurrect. And Baal has a statue in his honor at Oxon Hill, Maryland, that looks like it's rising from the earth. That also is Baal. Now, this is where Masons come in. Many people have always said that the true god of Masons is Lucifer. That's been bandied about forever. But many Masons pledge their obedience and pledge homage to Baal. There's a ceremony that they do where they use corn, they use oil, among other things. That is a tribute to Baal. And you can look in the book of Hosea. At first, this tribute was given from the Israelites to Baal. And when they tried to offer it to Yahweh, Yahweh was like, nah, y'all going with Baal, keep it going, pass. So Yahweh punished them because he wasn't going to be second to Baal. So the ceremony that they do is towards Baal. And like I said, with the 3 degrees, some of you aren't going to know any of this. But if you look at the architecture of Washington, D.C., many of it is towards Baal, Jehovah, and Osiris. So Baal has power amongst Freemasons. And even William Cooper, author of Behold a Pale Horse, he even said, if you think America is a Christian nation, you have got to be out of your mind. And there was a show called Sleepy Hollow. Watch that show because it tells you about portals and how Washington, D.C. is an occult city. Even though it's entertainment, they do have some things in there. So pay close attention. And also, know this. Baal is demonized, just like his father Dagon. They were gods. There wasn't anything demonic about them until Christianity came to the forefront. So don't let anybody Jedi mind trick you with that. So it's very important that you know that. So if you go to Washington, D.C., Baal is all around you. Hear me now and believe me later. You also can get the secret symbols of Masonry. That encyclopedia, you can get that as another reference. So Masonry, occultism, and America all go together. You don't get involved in this sanitized version of pledged allegiance and all that. Even the architects, because you had Franklin and Washington, and you had a French architect until he got a little bit too beside himself. And Benjamin Banneker had completed the project because he had a photographic memory. So let that sink in. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.